I can pretty much assure you that this game is definitely not about fried chicken. In fact, it's definitely not fried chicken. Yo, hello, welcome everybody to our stream on Definitely Not Fried Chicken. This is out today on Steam, and it'll be into early access. You can get this one today with the links in the description. And today's video or stream is sponsored by the makers of Definitely Not Fried Chicken as well. We've taken a look at this game a little while ago, and now that it's entering early access, I wanted to come back and see a more complete version, although development and improvements to the game will continue for quite some time. We're going to start a whole new game here today and see if we can actually build a empire, as you would, as one would do. There we go. Oh, this game's got music from White Bat Audio. Very good for any streamer out there. I approve. All right, let's get those Dino Nug emotes a-going in chat. Of course, this game is about, well, if you're a big fan of Breaking Bad, you'll kind of know the premise of some of this game, although it's kind of like make your own empire in a voxel style. So if you like yourself some production factory builders, this certainly has it. So you'll be making your own fried chicken restaurant. You do have to do the logistics of an actual restaurant by having chicken delivered to your restaurant, training employees, and then having them, of course, cook all the food and distribute it that way. But secretly, the logistics of that fast food restaurant essentially are going to be used to distribute your product all over the town and or transport it from location to location in those trucks there that you see on screen. So actually, some of this game reminds me a little bit of like Project Zomboid. Seeing that truck at nighttime just gave me Zomboid vibes, even though they look a little different, but still that same isometric style that game has too. So, but anyway, all sorts of good stuff in this game. We've played it before, and it was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of management to how you set up your restaurants and stuff too. There are a lot of rules to this game. Obviously, like your restaurant will require a bathroom, and it'll require a break room for employees. So it's a game within a game within a game. You will have to manage several different businesses, albeit legal or illegal. But as you saw there, you could build a wall around your base and then buy a bunch of land legally, and then, of course, build all sorts of different structures on that land. and then try to keep your employees happy too. So actually, I'm a big fan of splash screens, especially when they show everything that you can do in the game in an image, or like in this game, literally in a in-game cutscene. There's like combat in the game. You can be raided by police or rival gangs, and of course, chicken. Game of the year. All right, let's go ahead and start a new game, and we'll see how things go. This is an early access build again, so it's going to be missing things. Some things might be broken or might be a little mishap, but for the most part, it's pretty solid, and that's why we're back for more. So good to see you all here. Let's get those nuggets in chat. Let's get some ones in chat. Smash that like button to support the channel so more people can find it through YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already for giveaways and more on the Discord. And thanks for becoming members and dropping those big O member bombs. You guys are awesome. So thanks again for all the awesome support. Good to see you all here today. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our first early access playthrough of Definitely Not. Totally not. Not in any way, shape, or form. Definitely not fried chicken. Let's go. All right, save game, I suppose, will be Raptor, and we'll keep the tutorial on because there could be new stuff, so let's do it. Plus, this game can be quite challenging, so we'll see. For the time being, you must save the game on the settings screen. Okay, so there's not a quick save. Or autosave, maybe? Maybe there is an autosave, but that's the way to do it manually. Cool. Yeah, graphics bad, game bad, exactly. Yeah, there's a... Chat's joking, but yeah, it's amazing when people judge a game at the looks and don't really get into the depth. They miss out on great games like Factorio and Terraria and Stardew Valley just because, like, game not 3D immersive, me gone. It's like, okay, well. Okay, then. Oh, yeah, look at all those tasty dino nugs. Here we go. Must be a hunting game with all the chickens and guns. Well, I think luckily the chickens are provided, like we can buy them, but we'll see what the tutorial has us do. Also, I remember this game has a little bit of a longer loading screen, but then after that, there's like no loading in the game, which is pretty cool. You hadn't caught a stream in a little while? Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. I've seen worse. Welcome to a sunny paradise city with clean streets, a booming economy, a healthy export market. New buildings are going up every day. A shopper's delight. A city blue-collar workers call home, and white-collar workers alike. All on the foundation of a good local government. You moved across the country and accepted a job as a chicken shop manager to be part of this prosperous community. It's the Major. Oh boy. That sounds familiar. The Major. Howdy, partner. You must be my new manager. My friends call me the Major, but you can call me Boss. Lol. New member. Welcome. And a new member, thank you. If you can get this place back up and running, I'll pay you a nice juicy bonus. How does $50,000 sound? Sounds pretty good, especially in what seems to be the 80s. Also, look at our money amount. 420, 420. Tee-hee. Dev Easter egg. They put that in for tee-hee. To pan around, the map used the middle mouse button or WASD keys. Brother, amen. Amen, brother. To rotate the camera, hold the right mouse button down and move left or right, or the Q and E keys. Let's take a look at the town. Oh yeah, this definitely gives me Zomboid vibes. Oh yeah, in every good way. I love little chickens. They're so cute and tasty. Place a chicken coop in the restaurant kitchen. All right. Lots menu, chicken shop, storeroom. Oh, kitchen. Nugs. There they are. Oh, game of the decade. And we're looking for the coop. That does not look sanitary. The colored square underneath the coop indicates whether or not it's in a viable location. Green means it can be placed. Red means it cannot be placed. Well, let's place that little nugginator right there. Press escape or simply right-click to stop placing objects. Time to turn these little chicks into little nugs. Put a small blender in the kitchen too. Complete the process tree. Don't tell animal welfare about this one. Oh, there's the blender there. Boom. Well done setting up the chicken nugget production line. As you learn, for the whole production line to work, you must have at least one appliance from each of the process trees. Oh, okay, so this is like your basic and then more advanced. So 1, 2, 3. I see. Now we need some new employees. I worked my last ones to the bone, lol. We'll start with the regular worker. Okay, let's hire somebody. Welcome aboard, James Williams. Put them to work making some nuggies and fries. Alright, so you're going to make nuggies and fries. We'll need another worker to serve our customers, too. Put them to work on the cash register. Brianna Sanders, welcome aboard. Look at these broken signs out front. It makes us look like a joke. Hire an engineer to fix up our equipment. Madison Brooks. We'll also need a cleaner to keep the place clean. Otherwise, our food can become contaminated. All right. We can give our employees a custom work schedule. Let's make a new one for our workers. Click the icons to change what the employees will do for each hour. Briefcase equals work. Smiley face equals break. House, not at work. I would prefer them to work all the time for $0. Is that what I can do? I guess we're going to make them... Okay, wait, there's a TV there. That must be mean break. All right. When you're happy with the new schedule, close the schedules panel. Okay. I think we need to make them match each other, maybe. My God, that blender sounds like a chainsaw. Rip and dip, brother. What if there's a way to make them like copy one and the other? I don't see like a copy button. Now let's assign a new schedule to one of our employees. Oh, I see. We got to put them on. Oh, right. I forgot. So we can make schedules in this game. This is how we set them up. So there's schedule 0 or schedule 1. So we can either have them on a 1 or a 0. That maybe should be changed to like A or B. That way it'll be just a little more understandable. That way you can have shifts, like morning shift. Okay. Whilst the new employees will love working their jobs for the rest of their lives, they do have other annoying needs. Employees will need to have a bathroom to maintain their hygiene, along with a break room to take a break from their wonderful jobs. See the dirt patch out back? Let's build a toilet for our new employees there. Tried making my previous employees hold it in. Let me tell you, it wasn't pretty, lol. When in painting mode, simply click and drag on the grid to build a room of selected type. Painting over existing rooms will remove them, as well as the objects painted over. Okay, so bathroom, painting, boom. Some blenders are very loud. This one's like gasoline powered. Listen to that. Even this guy's standing back like, whoa, what did I do? He's panicking. He's panicking. But it's all in the name of making nugs. He did it. Good job, bro. Smiley face. Yeah, he knows what's up. It's funny, like, we played quite a few restaurant management simulators on this channel before, and all of that previous knowledge, like, totally applies here. Like, it literally will function like a restaurant, although there's much more to this game than that. We got to come up with a name for our chicken restaurant, chat. What are we going to call our chicken restaurant? All right, once you're happy with the toilet is large enough to toggle the painting mode off. It wouldn't be much of a wash closet without a toilet cubicle down in there. Okay. Add a door. Put a basin and a hand dryer in there too. Our employees will need a place to hang out and take a break. Let's give them a staff breakout room. Oh, I don't want them escaping. I don't want any breakouts. Paint the staff breakout room, then place a door, a brown sofa, a TV, and a coffee machine. Oh, can't we have like a red sofa? That seems more... Or the orange one from Nickelodeon? That'd be cool. Anybody remember that one? All right, let's paint the... break room, throw down a door. All right, so we need a brown sofa. We need a TV. Teehee TV. Heck yeah, we're making Dino Nugs. And a coffee machine. Last thing we need to do is make some money. Toggle the chicken shop open. This means customers will start coming in during business hours. Oh, looks like our maintenance person fixed the sign. Good. Open. Great work, partner. You fixed my chicken shop right up. In fact, you did such a great job, I think this place could run itself. In other words, you're fired. Lol. What? Wow. Mission failed successfully. Your attorney. Hello. My name is Mr. Attorney. Oh wow, that's funny to have a last name of literally your job. Okay. Especially with, maybe we have Schumacher and we have Taylor and Hunter, or Miller. But this guy's last name is Attorney. Hi, I'm Brian Attorney, attorney at law, and I will attorney for you. Call me at 1-800-ATTORNEY. That's A and then other letters that spell attorney. Call now. Operator is standing by. That's me. Yeah, a little Better Call Saul on this one too. Yeah. You think that's Saul? Saul Goodman. All right, hello, my name is Mr. Attorney. I represent a group of individuals who have an interest in seeing an increase in the supply and sale of recreational materials in this area. Oh, we're selling canoes? We're going to open up like a sporting goods store? We heard you're looking for new opportunities. Are you interested? Yeah. Kayaking and canoes sound fun. You can trade your products with other local businesses for various upgrades. The university can supply new equipment. That's cool. Now, the way I remember this, too, is that we need to basically do a trade. So we have to deliver stuff to the university to then unlock more stuff. So we can't just buy things with money. Sometimes we have to do, like, deals. You know what I mean? Ooh, there's the cops. Be cool, chat. Be cool. Sunglasses on, everybody. Be cool. Oh, we're getting pulled over. Stream's getting pulled over. DMCA. Oh, we're running. We're running. We're running. Okay, we lost him. Cool. Good job, chat. That was a close one. All right. Good work. The gun shop will trade for new weapons and traps. I think we'll need to get melee weapons for a while, though. Oh, there's a shooting range. That seems incredibly dangerous. I would hate to live at that house. What stops the bullets? Just a corrugated steel wall. I'm sure that'll be fine. America. The scrapyard can provide new vehicles and other useful items. All right, the last time we played, we found out that like getting a vehicle upgrade is probably the most important thing, but like you're supposed to kind of only have, and this may have changed, but like we found out having like one car made all the difference because the mopeds can only transport like one thing at a time and it just takes way too long. But it's a good start, but you quickly branch out. So, wow, look at this. T-bone right here in the intersection. Look at that. This guy thought he could cut right through the scrapyard. Let's do this. Oh, they're racing. Drag race. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. This town has a lot of traffic problems. By the way, I want to say that one of the things that I loved about watching the trailers of this game is how many different vehicles there are and how the traffic, even though they kind of just clip through each other, actually works. Like, this guy's sitting at a red light. This guy got a green light. They're going through. Like, it actually works a little bit. It's not a driving simulator by any means, but it's kind of cool to see it actually like functioning. I don't know. I like those details. That's all. Great! The city has reopened the derelict park as a new enterprise zone. We've taken the liberty of providing you with 2 plots of land free of charge to get you started. The plots we're providing you free of charge are this corner plot. Ah, here, okay. So we can purchase for 0 with 2 maximum employees. I like how we're doing illegal activities, but we have like an employee limit, like as if there's a fire code in the building. It's like, oh, dude, I'll break any international law and or treaty and commit crimes, but I am not putting my employees at risk by the fire marshal. Bro, could never, I would hate to make him mad, dude. If he came in and he shed a tear at how many employees we were over capacity, I just couldn't live with myself, dude. I just couldn't do it. All right, let's place down another plot. Yeah. You can buy more plots here to expand your buildable area. With each new plot you buy, you'll also be able to hire 2 additional employees for your chicken factory. Okay, so we can have 4 employees. Is there a number for that? Raptor, no people live in this city. Oh, this city looks bustling. Oh, there's our old boss who fired us. Well, it's not the exact restaurant, but it's one of them. Interesting thing about the traffic too in this game is that when we go to deliver our product, traffic will matter. So wow, look at all those pink buildings. It's like a little Vice City, a little Los Santos. I like it. Oh, you can buy more plots here to expand your buildable area. With each new plot you buy, you'll be able to expand the chicken factory. We're here. Now, while we're here, let's place a vertical road to connect the main road you'll need to connect your garages to later. Okay. Alright, so this is the map of this park. So we have this lower left corner, and they want us to plop down a road here. Or like a little driveway. Okay. Alright, cool. Now you got some land. I'll help you set up a small farm producing basic cannabis. Okay. First, build a grow room, add a door, then follow the process tree. Place 4 basic cannabis beds, 1 cannabis drying pallet, and 1 cannabis cutting bench. Okay. Yeah, in a lot of the games that we play, the music swells. It starts out quiet, and then there's like crescendos, and then chat panics when like one music note is too loud, and chat's like, my tinnitus. I got it. All right, now we build. Let's get constructing, shall we? All right, so we're growing hemp for rope production, legal textile production. All right, so we're supposed to add a door. Yeah, I like synthwave too. It's nice. I think we're kind of in the middle of the city, yeah. It's like an old park of some sort that's now kind of being repurposed for something more productive. Alright, so we wanted 4 basic beds. Add a door. Oh, they want me to put it that way. Oh, okay. I see. And a cutting bench. Ooh, table looks nice and detailed. Always remember to complete the process tree. You can improve the quality of your product by adjusting the environmental conditions in which they're produced. Yeah, so we got to worry about lighting, humidity, other things. For example, if you add lights near basic cannabis pods, this will improve the quality of the cannabis good or even excellent. Oh, too good or even excellent. Yeah, okay. Each appliance that processes a product has a useful tooltip which tells you what the ideal conditions are for the product. At that location, hover over the product icon, current quality, to check it out. Oh, see, these are 1 star. As you can see, the lighting level is less than ideal. Let's do something about that. So we want 4. Right now we're at 0. Okay. Place some lights near the pots. You can see their qualities improve as you do. 1 star represents bad quality, 2 stars is good, and 3 stars excellent. Products are moved through several stages during production to reach the end product state. If you get less than half of the available production stars, the product will be of bad quality. If you get half the available production stars or more, the production of good quality. If you manage to get all the production stars, the product will be of excellent quality. Right. Time for some lights. I think we also found out that sometimes there is an optimal setup to this, and the tutorial is kind of unoptimal, but there is a way to use the lights and set up the beds in a way that is much more efficient. If you are able to modify the area of effect amount to fine-tune your factory design, you do not need all these lights to be fully lit, and it will be more economical to turn some of them down. Click on the lights to open their configuration panels, then turn their lighting variables down to 2. You'll see the effect this has on the running cost of the lights. You cannot select objects for configuration when in build mode. Right, so we just got to exit build mode to modify. Okay. The overlay options show you the most current environmental values for each grid location. Very useful for fine-tuning. So they're all at 4. Excellent. Congratulations! Your farm is now producing excellent quality basic cannabis. Better quality products fetch higher prices. We also need to hire some workers to turn these basic cannabis seeds into pure profit. Let's hire 2 workers for now. Using the task toggles on the task panel, let's get these guys working on basic cannabis product line and vehicle loading tasks. There's our new employees. Hello. Sometimes you will acquire unique items that your employees can use to gain a bonus. Let's equip one now. Select one of the workers by clicking on them. Gardening gloves will provide a productivity boost to the workers who are producing cannabis products. Assign gardening gloves to the worker. Close the character panel. Great! You now have a small, basic cannabis farm. Oh boy. You've successfully created your product. You need to set up a storeroom to get it boxed and ready for shipping. Build a storeroom and then add a door, 2 boxing stations. These will be used to package your product ready for shipping. Yeah, the potential for this game is huge because you can buy a lot of properties too. There's a lot of locations you can either buy and like demolish and turn into a... Well, there's other storefronts you can do other than fried chicken. So you can do like, I think there's like a fashion store or something. Let's take a look. There's a laundromat I can remember. I think there's fancier restaurants like a seafood restaurant too. So not only do you have to manage the shady business, but you also have to like make sure your regular businesses are reputable and actually like making money, and they can turn a profit too, but nowhere near what this will make. All right, so we're doing a storeroom now next to it. One thing we also learned when we played last time is it's a good idea to leave corridors. Just like a simple one wide corridor is super powerful, so people don't have to walk outside. Rooms can't directly connect to each other, so we can't put a door here. But we could do a door into a hallway or the outside, so you can basically just make a room across the hallway from another room. If I remember correctly. Build a storeroom, add 2 boxing stations. Okay, done. Now we need a door. Place 2 storage shelves. But we have played quite a few factory automation games in this channel before, and there are a few where you have to manage warehouses with employees and set up like the, where the employees' work stations are and things within the factory floor. So there's a lot of cool, unique stuff to that as well. Alright, so let's plop that down. And that one. Well done! Your product can now be boxed and is ready for distribution. Nice. You'll need to hire an armed guard to protect your product. Hire a guard from the employees panel. Now select the guard by clicking on them and assign them a baseball bat. Your production now has at least a little protection. Your guard will freely roam around your compound if you want. You can learn to give them a room group using the criminal education program later on. Oh, right. Yeah, there's like a little tutorial that you can read more stuff about. Now you've made and packaged the product, you'll need a delivery vehicle to share it with the world. All right, now we're going to need some truckers, brother. Grab your trucker hats and your trucker hats. Let's go. Select and place the moped garage from the build menu. Place the garage facing the vertical road you built earlier with the garage door facing the road. Boom. Great. You're almost ready to start shipping our product to loyal customers. Now we just need to buy a hotline. Purchasing the hotline monument will allow you to start accepting orders from around the city. Customers will pay cold, hard cash for your product. Navigate to the hotline monument within the monuments panel and purchase it. Oh, it's up there. Alright. Broadcast your illicit wares over unauthorized airwaves. You can make shipments straight to customer doors. To start getting calls from interested customers, turn on your hotline. Other monuments will provide you with benefits, especially if you upgrade them. Nice. Now we're ready to deliver your product to customers. Open the dispatch map to configure your deliveries. We have 3 customers that have already ordered some basic cannabis. Click on the order icons to get the moped delivered to these locations. Oh, here. The customers are going to pay you a lot more than normal. You can ship them any quality cannabis, any quality basic cannabis. They don't know the difference anyway at all. Okay. So we can send anything. No, don't go there. Oh, we have to click on the phones. Okay. Now you're a bona fide, genuine drug exporter. Whole operation is now up and running. I'll leave it up to you. If you need any extra help, see the criminal education program. Don't forget your employees will literally die for you if you don't look after them. Oh, and keep an eye on the major fellow. He might not be happy that you're stealing his business. Well, this is where the criminal education program is located, by the way. Okay, thank you. Is that radioactivity? What are we going to do that's radioactive? I'm having a party tonight and I need some stuff. Ain't bad. Let's see what happens. Should be able to hire more employees, right? We need more workers. We have an engineer and a cleaner. I'm just going to accept all the jobs, whether or not we can do them. See if we can make some money. Yeah, maybe a nuclear arms deal? Yeah, maybe. There's, what does it say? Oh, it says toxicity. Okay. Cleanliness, character hunger, sickness, hygiene, air pressure. Wow, we got to have rooms that are pressurized? What? What kind of a secret lab are we making here? Oh! So you're dealing dope now, are you? I knew I was right to fire you. I'm sending a few of my boys around to cluck you up. Oh, great. Oh, boy. Get him, Nicholas. Okay, he's down. Nicholas is down. Oh, boy. He was my favorite. He had the baseball bat. Nicholas, no. Oh, wait, that was Nicholas. What? Oh, okay. Well, they got him anyway. Everybody was named Nicholas. No, all the Nicholases. The Nikolai. Oh, the plural of Nicholas. Well, that was fun. And also is the end of the tutorial. Alright, well, we better clean things up. So now we need to have a engineer to repair some stuff. You know what I think we should do, actually? Let's start a new game now without the tutorial, and let's start fresh and clean without, like, having to clean all this stuff up, and we'll build something nice. Let's do that. Hopefully this brings us to the menu. I don't think it will. Alright, so that's the tutorial, so now let's start fresh. We will get to start in the same place, so everything should be the same, minus the whole long, big old tutorial that was a million years long. Which is fine, because there's a lot to learn. And actually, considering all the things there are to learn... See if we can overwrite that. Nope, okay. Let's do... Dino Nuggets. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh no, I left the tutorial on. No! I forgot to uncheck it. Hold on. I'll just restart that. Sorry, forgot there was a little tick box there. To on tick. A tick-tock. Yeah, the music is good. The music's good, the atmosphere is good, the lighting, the building design, all that stuff's really good in this game. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Actually, I could probably just delete our load. Actually, that's interesting. It may have actually saved our game after the tutorial, so there could be an autosave feature like that. But let's get rid of that one. And we'll start fresh now. There we go. Alright, no tutorial. No tutorial. Perfect. First try, guys. First try. Professional streamer. Okay. All good here. Oh, you guys want to make chocolate? Interesting. Yeah. It makes you think before applying for a McDonald's internship. Yeah, for sure. Haven't heard of that one, Alex the Nerd Gamer. I want more load screen tips. I like when games give you load screen tips. Oftentimes, though, the games with the most helpful load screen tips load in like a half second. There we go. Alright, back where we were. So let's pause now. So we should get the free plots again. There's our monument. We're going to have to buy that too. Yep. Alright, so we get the 2 for free. Oh, and then we need the road. I think we'll build the road here. I feel like this game is really open to a lot of experimentation too. Like the beginning is quite challenging with limited money and limited resources. You really got to work hard to start your deliveries. Oh yeah, here we go. So we can buy chicken restaurants, donut shops, laundromats. These are all the businesses that are like open for sale. Wow, you can buy a lot of properties. That one looks to be a seafood restaurant. There's so many locations to buy. What was that one? Like a disco and a casino? Or like a nightclub? Wow, we can order all sorts of buildings. Alright, let's go back to... Oh, wow, we also have to buy licenses. Oh, some of these things are coming soon. Or are in early access, which means there might not be fully complete. Ah, so we can distribute certain things through the casino, the nightclub, seafood restaurant, chicken shop, donut shop. Looks like they recommend you start with the laundromat. That seems pretty profitable too. The laundromat. Oh, there's a farm. How lovely. Actually, I think there's literally like a rocket ship in this game somewhere. Like NASA wants you to like sell them stuff. There's the harbor. Yeah, there's some zomboidish stuff to this. Yeah, I mean the buildings and whatnot. Like the art style kind of reminds me of it. Nothing wrong with that. It has nothing to do with Zomboid, but it's like, it gives me good vibes, and that's cool. I think this building's up here on the left. Unless it's moved because of the updates to the game, but there should be something over here. There it is, brother. There's our space center, next to the old farms, as you'd imagine. Oh, there's a little unicorn. A little graffiti. Alright, let's get back to it. So let's go to our plot. Good way to snap back to the base. I think there should be a button too, just to snap back to your like park. Is it a little tent? Yeah, this game's very intense, that's for sure. Alright, let's get cracking. So, no pun intended. Let's go ahead and try to build a... wrong button for that. We're going to start with probably that garage, maybe? So we can add on to that. Oh, wait a minute. All right. So these are the buildings they mentioned earlier. Scrapyard, gun shop, and university. And I think we should go for the car. We have to deliver 90, but it's so... I think the car can hold 4. Then we can get a pickup truck. That could probably hold... Oh, that's 8. Yeah, the car is 4, the truck is 8, and the box truck is 16. Wow. Alright, so we definitely should go for a vehicle first. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the garage. Where is that? There it is. AoE emitters. Oh, we won't have to worry about those for the... Oh, it's literally a bear trap. Is there not one game that doesn't have bears? Jeez. Alright, we should also try to maximize as much space as possible, so let's try to do one garage. I think when we upgrade to cars, we have to delete the garage and then rebuild it to, like, upgrade it to a car garage. So we can't, like, upgrade the garage to a different vehicle type. Okay, so we have a moped for distribution. We should do a hallway first, then we'll build the other rooms around that. And we'll also need a, like a toilet and a break room for everybody. Also, we have a bedroom, but I'm not sure if anybody needs to sleep. Maybe that's new. Before, they would just work endlessly and just needed to take a break. But anyway, there was the corridor, right? Or was that here? Corridor, doors, windows, AoE emitters. Okay. So, let's do a grow room first. Okay. If we want to use every inch of this place. But I think we want to keep the storeroom closest to the front, so the walking distance between the garage is the shortest. I mean, this is more tactical than it seems. Way more tactical. Alright, let's paint. So the storeroom can exit next to the garage. That's a 4x4. I hope I can build a door right on where the blue tiles are. If not, we can build next to it, but then that would create a problem, I think. For the grow room, you can put one light down and 4 beds around it. Yeah, you could. If you do that, though, it'll block it for maintenance. I think we tried that before, and the engineer or whomever does the repairs needs access to it. So that's interesting. Okay. I feel like everything's tactical here. Before we start building, let's save. Very important to do everything slow and methodical. And if we do it wrong, we reload the save. Because we're learning. That's fine. There you go, storeroom. Put a door down. Alright, so now we know you cannot put a door that exits to the garage. Does that change our design at all? I wonder, do I get money back? We do. Oh, it's the same. Okay. All right, so we're kind of free to... It was the same price, so we're kind of free to goof around with designs for a little bit. All right, I thought that was going to be way worse. You find it funny that everyone's quoting Breaking Bad? Yeah. Chat's got the quotes. Quote the Raven. More wood is needed. Okay, actually, I don't want to put the packing stations there. Let's do packing here. And then storage here by this door. So a door needs like an empty tile in front and behind it. So I wouldn't be able to put a storage thingy here. Facing it, we could put it facing away. So can't do that, we have to do like this. Oh yeah, baby. So the shorter the distance, the better. Alright, corridor. And then we do the grow room next to that. Alright, chat, we're going to work together to try to build the most optimized grow room. So, buckle up in that backseat. Let's figure it out. So this room was a 5x4? That's a 5x5. Would be helpful if it showed that. Oh, you know what? No, backseating's fine. We want that. It's good. We can't... Oh, we can put two doors across the hall from each other, though. That's nice. So doors can overlap. So this is like the door into the building. We might want several doors out, though. Alright, chat, let's do that lighting. That's going to be most important. So we could do a grow light here. And then chat was thinking like we do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the workers, though, can enter diagonally. Because this light will eventually break. And we're also limited to a certain number of employees. We can only have 4 employees, so... but the moped doesn't count. That's like its own thing. We get like a free driver. That only gives them 3. If we go to overlays... So we're going to need multiple lights to get to 4. Also, yeah, we'll need more than one driver for sure. Not everybody it doesn't have to be the highest of quality either. Like, not everybody wants to buy the highest quality stuff, so we don't always have to produce 4 out of 4. So let's do... back to building. Dude, the traffic sounds are so real, dude. It's like we're actually there. Yeah, high value is high, but not everybody's buying that all the time, so... Like, we gotta supply what they want to buy, you know? It's like the same in the restaurant business. Not everybody wants to buy the most expensive stuff all the time. So I think we need 2 lights to at least get them a little higher. So let's try that. Okay, I think we could do 2 on one side and 2 on the other at 4. That might work. Let's try this. Back to the build menu. Maybe we could put one here. Although I think the worker, they have to have these 2 sides clear to do maintenance on the lights. Which is annoying, I know. We could also put these all the way at the end. Oh, actually I can't because they need... Again, to reach that light. Fans, there are... Well, we have like humidifiers, dehumidifiers, aircon, heater, and detoxifier, but not everything's needed for this room, I think. And or we'll just increase the price. Or the quality. Let's do 2 cutters. What are those things called? Dryers. And then this is a cutting bench, yeah. Alright, everything looks accessible. Should you buy this game? I think you should buy this game if you really want to, you know, try and get it for yourself. The link is in the description. You can always pick up a game and try it out. If there's a demo ever, I always recommend demos too. I don't think this one has one, but I think this game could let you go through the tutorial and then maybe do a free play for an hour and then say, okay, that time's up. And then you could play again and again. At least you get the perfect setup figured out. And then you could mimic that when you go to actually play like full. Alright, we need employees now. Oh, and we need that tower too. Let's buy that. So we need the order hotline. We can also get... The hell's a Gime? Oh, a Gime. I get it. Okay. Pump some iron, your guards take less damage. Construction site. Do you have planning permits? Decrease construction costs, room, building, and doors and windows. Pawn shop. Great savings on everyday items. Decreases the price of your equipment. Oh, you can buy these extra businesses for even more bonuses. Legislation office. Wow, we can actually buy the government. Wow. It's like we're a real business. Increase statutory opening hours to keep your businesses open for longer each day. Billboards for advertisement. Very cool. There are lots to buy in this game. Le Grill. What the hell does that mean? References. Okay, let's do... I think we'll need another moped. Let's start with 2. We'll probably need more. And then we'll increase as appropriate. Alright, let's hire some employees, shall we? Let's do... Oh, I had forgotten already about the break room and all the other stuff. We don't even have room for that stuff. Alright, let's do it. Let's do what the major taught us. We need the... Let's start with the toilet. And the toilet requires a... Wow, imagine that. A toilet. Wow. We also have a shower. There's going to be ways where, like, our employees will never leave. Like, they're going to be living in a secret bunker. And then... we need the break room. It's weird how the corridor shows a couch. That makes me just think break room. But here the break room is the TV. Okay then. Let's make the staff room a little bigger. Ooh, fancy. This also reminds me of like Evil Genius a bit with how like each of the rooms has a function and requirements and stuff. If you like that game, you might like this too. For how things have to be laid out, set up, and organized. By that brown couch. And a coffee machine. I don't know if our people need to eat, but I think the coffee at least provides a bonus. Yeah, great energy boost. So some of the break stuff can actually improve performance. So yeah, eventually we can put like a billiards table in there and a arcade machine. Oh, you know what? There's also waste bins. I remember that was important too. Can we put that in the bathroom? Yeah, the blueprint overlaps, but we will need to hire a janitor too, because they will get messy. Because when they go to the vending machine, they need somewhere to throw that styrofoam coffee cup. Alright, let's hire 2 workers. And an engineer. And maybe a cleaner. Let's set up tasks for the workers. Prepare the product and ship the product. What is that? It looks like TNT. What could that be for? Tristan and Naomi are working for us. Flores and Foster. Engineer's automatic cleaner. Picks up trash and cleans dirty floors. +3 within room group. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I suppose we want the cleaner working in all rooms. Same with the engineer. And same with the workers, I suppose. They should be allowed to go everywhere. Alright, schedule. Everybody on group 0 would be fine. Work, break, work, break, break. 2 breaks? Nah. That's too much breaks. Let's do 6 to noon. And then let's do another one at 5 o'clock. And midnight. Good. Amazon hours. Okay. So they're all on schedule 0. That's what we want. Okay, I think we're good to go. We'll not save on purpose, so that way, hopefully, if we have a problem with our layout, we can jump back to before we laid it out and see if we can make it any better. So we'll make a lot more money once we actually get the chicken shop up, because that'll be our distribution point. Rather than delivering directly to the customers, they will come to us. Perfect. Let's see. We're not doing stuff. Why? Can I give you guys gloves? Hey. Am I missing something? Oh, maybe they need orders. Although, I think we probably want to make a stock before the orders, right? Nothing at dispatch. Hotline on. Nothing I can do with the beds. They should be doing what they're supposed to, though. Oh, you're right. They're on break because of the... Oh, yeah. Because the timing. Oh, here we go. I'm having a party tonight. I need some stuff. Bad quality times 8. So we want the lights to be down. It's so weird because you gotta like purposely make different types. Yeah, it's funny because like I put them on break, so they were all kind of just wandering around. I thought if they went on break, they'd actually go to the break room, but I guess since they didn't have any needs at the moment of food or drink, they just kind of like went meh. I think these are also timed missions, so if we don't accept these now, we can wait a little while to bring up our... I think eventually it'll disappear, but there is a way we can get our numbers up a little bit. Let's take a look at quality. Yeah, so this should all be bad. We want it to be bad. Breaking Bad. Probably should have added a sound effect for that. Whoa, 2 in the bathroom together. Privacy, sir. Privacy. You know what? In order to save money, couldn't we just fire this person until we have a equipment malfunction, then rehire them? I know it sounds mean, but maybe we should just pay them for their job, not being on like a full-time staff. Good way to make money. Or save money, I should say. That's a tactic. But maybe they could do preventative maintenance. Maybe that would be a thing. Alright, let's accept this job. And let's set up our moped to go up there. For Layla Davis. Once we start making a little bit of cash, I'll then start selling to the scrapyard. We need to sell 80 to the scrapyard so that way we can... do we have to assign these to a route? Oh, I think we have to assign the vehicles to a route too. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, each vehicle has to be assigned, yeah. If I use 9 seconds of the Breaking Bad theme song, it's legal. They can't stop me. Wow, the growing process is rather quick. What we could do for a while is we could keep everything closed and then just get a big, like, we could make a big warehouse in the storeroom and then store all 3 types. But you never know what anybody's going to order, so it seems best to, like, made to order drugs for you. I mean, pharmaceuticals for you, yeah. Algorithm. There they go, our first shipment. No, you should have taken a left. Okay. I also think the car is faster. I really, I don't know. I feel like we should get rid of the maintenance man. Sorry. I want more workers. I'm learning, sir. This way, at a certain point, if we have enough employees, we could have one full-time person in the shipping room and full-time people in the other room, but we'll kind of mix them together and see what happens. If anything breaks, let me know, chat, and we'll just, we'll temporarily fire the cleaner and then hire a janitor. Stu, thanks for 26 months of support. Thank you very much for the Big O support. Isn't there an initial cost to buy a worker? That's true. But I think we'll be able to make that money back by having more workers than... to make the product faster. Actually, maybe this mission isn't timed. We'll make 704 bucks. But man, it's 8 deliveries, and look at how slow the mopeds are. They're just getting there. Well, at least that's the first 2. Also, we have to pay for the mopeds. I think there's maintenance costs or like running costs and everything, and it's like it takes forever. Oh, we have more gloves. New member, welcome. I thought we only had 1 set of gloves. Apparently, they're unlimited. All right, cool. Good. New member, welcome. Good. Yo, Ebiz, thank you very much for the 7 months. You are the best as well. Thank you very much for the support. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Even if we had a guy with a baseball bat, I don't think that would have been enough to stop these guys. Alright, so you still get attacked even if it's not the tutorial. No, an armed guard wouldn't have stopped those guys. Well, let's do it again. Oh wait, actually... we need a repair person. A little late, cops. Just ignore the previous employees. They're just on permanent break. Emphasis on the word break. Good day, sir. Would you be willing to trade us some of your herbs? I want to get higher than the time I went to the moon. Among Us. Hello? Have you got anything that could help us, focus? 20 bad. Reward astronaut suit. Ooh. Thanks, man. It's going to help us. Okay. Well, my stuff is out of this world. Not sure what to do about the bodies, but yeah, those guys had Uzis, and even if everybody had a baseball bat and was on security, that's not enough. Dude, I wonder when we could start counterattacking the major and start raiding chicken joints and taking them over. That'd be cool. Yes, there is a gun shop. We saw that in the tutorial. But, as I mentioned during the tutorial, in order to get those things, we can't just buy them, we have to unlock stuff. We have to trade with them. So if we go to... the gun shop should be up this street. Yeah, so to unlock guns, we need to deliver at least 45. So we hadn't even made any. So we still have to trade them stuff. So we need to deliver 60 for like bulletproof vests, 100 for what looks to be a landmine, sawn-off shotgun traps. Yeah, again, going back to Evil Genius, this thing's got a lot of stuff. Tripwires, large mines, double-barrel shotgun. We got meat cleavers and shields. Sorry. Cha-ching. But also, we need, in order to hire more employees, we got to buy some more land. But we need money because we'll be constantly attacked. Okay, I think everything's repaired. Can we get somebody to deal with these bodies, please? I think they're on break. Maybe they'll clean up some bodies. Hello. I would like you... Wow, you look like a police officer. That is a very suspicious uniform. And nothing we can do to clean up bodies? Okay. Well, hopefully that's motivating for our employees. Are these guys blocking the path to these things? Or do we need to assign tasks again? Schedule 0. Assign tasks. Ah. Too bad they're not automatic when you hire them. You're going to have to assign every person every time. It would be nice if there was a way to associate schedule with tasks too. So if you wanted somebody working in the warehouse, you could put them on schedule 1, which would then have a certain schedule and tasks. I can't believe they're leaving the bodies there. Good question. I don't know if we can assign the cleaner to clean up bodies. No. Looks like the cleaner and the engineers are just auto-assigned tasks. Alright, so let's finish the gun shop deliveries for Layla first, and then we'll do the astronaut Jack. We're gonna need a car for that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We want things to constantly be working, so let's do three different schedules. We'll have some staggered off time, right? So that way no employee... Well, there'll always be an employee working. Although, do we really need this many breaks? If they don't want one, I guess we don't need to give them one. Okay, that should be fine. Good. Alright, hopefully the chicken man doesn't attack us again. That's kind of annoying. But hopefully it'll be a long while. How were my Christmas days weeks ago? Good. I had it's a great new year already. Off to a good start. Good end of the last year, great start of this new year. So thank you to everybody for the support. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it looks like the bodies just disappear. Alright, so that's not a mechanic. I thought maybe there'd be like a thing where we needed to clean up them bodies. Oh, washing their hands must count as hygiene. Shower must just be more efficient. Having a party, man. Need some stuff. Time limit, though. Let's not accept it and see what happens. Because technically, this gives you all the time in the world to prepare for this. Okay, so we got a lot of product, not a lot of shipping. I think what we should do is redirect to the thing and get a car. Let's make our money from the Layla Davis, and then we will try to buy a car. We're going to have to see how expensive those are. Well, we get $1,000 if we do this one. But the car holds 4, so that'd just be 2 car deliveries versus 8 moped deliveries. So the car is crazy powerful. And I think overall it's faster. Not only, you know, with the capacity, but also like the vehicle's top speed, which matters. A lot of things that matter that you don't think would matter, but they matter. Gray matter. Breaking Bad reference. So when the workers get sad, they want to go on a break. Now, it looks like we don't have to feed the workers. I'm assuming all the things that are related to, like, basic needs, like food or whatnot, just raises their mood, which might make them more productive. Actually, it's related to their health. So, it looks like hunger will be a factor. So, we could put a vending machine in the break room, but I don't see drink, so maybe food and drink are tied together. So, if they buy a coffee, maybe that'll give them... It'll probably do what it does in The Sims, like, gives them hunger... fills the hunger bar, probably makes it so they gotta pee, and then probably decreases their tiredness. So this guy's hungry. I think we should change the brakes again. So right now it's 19. Alright, so we'll do another brake it. Right there. Hopefully that'll be good. Is the reward money for completing all 8 or just single? It's the full thing. If we deliver 8 low quality, we get 1,056. Which is pretty good. But another thing is, too, is that we could have 8 products ready to go, but the delivery is going to be, like, super important. That person should be happy on their next break that they'll go back to normal. This guy just bought a coffee, but he's still tired. Okay, so we need... Or hungry. Let's buy a vending machine for the break room. Oh, we can get a kitchen, too. I wonder if this kitchen is related to staff, or is this kitchen for the... Oh, cooking more okay, wow, so we can actually have a staff kitchen. But we can put a vending machine in the break room, too. Some things can go in different rooms. Some can only go in one. So this room can have a vending machine. So simple snacks and coffee for energy, that's good. What else can we put in the break room? Books? Ew. Oh, we can buy a big O TV. Oh, this is totally the 80s, man. I don't know what weighed more, like 80s, like just the CRT monitor, or the actual wood. I had so many friends with those TVs like that, where it's like a 6-inch TV, but like it's made of the Black Forest in Germany's worth of lumber. It weighed 70,000 pounds. You had to have like a sky crane to actually you had to remove the roof of your house and get it lowered into the house. A Chinook helicopter. The army had to get involved. Alright, looks like they need that vending machine. Alright, so a requirement is a vending machine for sure. The coffee machine's just a bonus. The only thing worse than those TVs was the monitors. Modern day monitors are like the size of a wall. They weigh -5 pounds. You can literally, like, you know, float them into position like you're on the International Space Station. Alright, well, good. Wait, why is that one green? Oh, it's contaminated. Contaminated, yes. Why is that? Am I making money off the vending machine? I don't think so. Let's build some more shelves, though. Oh, can I move stuff if it's full? Oh, wait, does it get rid of the products? No, it gets rid of the products. No. Oh, that's bad. What? Alright, don't move your shelves unless they're empty. Oh, man. Wow. That's big Sag. Oh. Contaminated means it's good. Charge more for it. Good marketing. I was thinking about actually putting these shelves back to back by the door. Oh, that makes me angry. What's this? Oh, landscaping. Ooh, we can decorate. That's cool. So if we want to, we can have a gravel lot or something like that. Oh, that's cool. The fact that you can decorate outside. Well. Did we finish that delivery? Oh, we did. Okay. Let's go ahead and start delivering to the scrapyard so we can get a car. And let's start with the... should I buy more mopeds? Are they cheap? They're $250, and then we got to pay $75 per day. Unfortunately, we're not going to make any sort of money at all. Oh, the lights are going to break. Actually, I think that's okay because we're not even needing to use them for now. Because we're just supposed to make bad quality stuff, so the lighting only enhances. I'm assuming there's lighting in the room that is making them grow from the overhead lights, but they need more direct UV light to grow better good. Why do we need that much cilantro? We're opening up a Chipotle. We're just getting ahead of the game. It's the 80s, so we're trying to open it up before... You know, I'm just trying to secure the world's supply of rice and cilantro. Okay, if we take a look at... What is it? Is it local business? Oh yeah, local businesses. Okay, so we need to make 90 deliveries for the car. Wait, 2 points available. 4 points. Oh. We're earning points by each delivery. Oh, wait a minute. We're earning 2 points per delivery. So it's not 90 deliveries. Oh, we can buy even more stuff from this place? Oh, man, look at all the stuff we can buy. Medium heaters, large aircon units, dehumidifiers, sprinklers. Medium artificial lights. Oh, that's good. We can get rid of these 2 ones. These are purposely broken. That's all part of the plan. Boxing equipment too? Oh, coming in later in early access. An auto boxing machine? Bruh. The university has... Oh, this shows you what they'll charge. Oh, wait a minute. Excellent quality will get us more points, so maybe we should repair those lights. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple things here. I'm going to first buy more mopeds so we can increase deliveries. Let's get rid of our janitor and hire a repairman now. And so we can make better... We can make them higher quality stuff, and that'll get us more points for trade. So we can get 3 per delivery, so that's not as many. Let's hire another engineer. Then let's maybe get more storage going. These are pretty cheap. I'm not sure exactly what the contamination does. I wonder if it brings it down a level. Like if you have a 3-star and it gets contaminated, it becomes a 2-star. Oh boy, now the floor is filthy dirty. Four out of 4. This looks like the old Sims. Yeah, there's a little bit of that in here too. Reminds me of a little Zomboid. Alright, now let's hire another cleaner. It's annoying to have a full-time repairman on station. Like, can't we just hire somebody? For like a one-time job? Come on, cleaning man, clean. He's probably on break. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, vomit right there in the... Yeah. Well, he cleaned up that mess immediately, but he won't clean up this one. Alright, let's try this. See if we can use this as a workaround. Nope. Deleting the floor and rebuilding a building there doesn't work. Yo, cleaning man, go clean, bro. There we go. There we go. Hey, he's doing his job. Good. Well, that's nice. He can clean more than one thing at a time. Oh, I gotta assign the other mopeds to go up there. Okay, now that we've got stock, let's do that. So moped 2 and 3 and 4. There we go. Deploy the army. I don't know why our employees are getting so sick like that. Maybe it's like a loop. The floors are filthy, so they're sick, so they're vomiting everywhere, which makes the floors filthy. Contaminated boxes make them sick. Yep. A janitor right there. Nice. Good job, bro. Yeah, there are ventilation options to make the hemp grow better, but right now nobody wants good quality stuff. So if we spend all this money making a better product, they won't they'll buy it, but they won't pay us more. Like, we can sell them a $10 product for 20 bucks, or we can sell them a $200 product for 20 bucks. Oh, and somebody died. I'll need those gloves back, sir. I need more than 4 employees. Having just 2 just seems not great. Alright, well, I guess we'll have 2 workers, an engineer, and a cleaner then. I wish I could have 3 workers, an engineer, and a cleaner. Did he become a zombie? Man, that guy's going for his 3rd cup of coffee. Wow. Alright, so maybe you just need 2 workers and the rest being what they tell you at the start. Alright, how are our numbers for local businesses? 26 points available for 90 what we need for the car. Yeah, we can buy another square of property to get more workers, but how much is that? Oh, I hate to look. $11,000? Ooh. Yeah. That's pretty spendy. Let's take a look at our overlays. Character hygiene. Oh, even the dead guy's got okay hygiene. It's only orange for a corpse. That's not bad. I guess when they go to the restroom, they can. Maybe I should put up a mandatory, like, employees must wash hands sign. Yeah, I think the cleaner is just as important as, like, the other employees then. I thought you could maybe hire somebody to come in on the weekends. No, they got to be like, the moment a dust particle hits the ground, boom, he's got to be there right away with the Swiffer wet jet, just like clean, clean, sanitize, disinfect, clean, sanitize, disinfect, disinfect, clean. And then re-clean the clean, clean. Because you're not fully clean until you're zestfully clean. Alright, well, no boxes are contaminated now. That's good. I wonder if we can actually make a packing room and then a storage room. I bet we could do that, right? Like, we could make this room all packing, and then we could make another room a corridor and then another room just for storage. And my assumption would be that the less people walking through an area, the less dirty that it would become. So it's likely that the area that's frequently traveled, that's when it becomes a problem. Good to see all the mopeds gone. Well, at least we built up a good stock for a while. That worked. Also, I don't think we get paid anything from the used car lot at all. $42 points. Oh boy. Oh, right. We get paid for higher quality. We should turn this up. Totally forgot. Now we got to try to make a better product for the, not for sale, but for points, which means we'll actually save money because we'll get our goal done faster. Which is kind of an expense right now. Another body. What are people dying of? Hunger? I can't really tell. Everybody's green for hygiene. So strange. Alright, let's do a new thing for tasks. Zero and 1. Or for scheduling. Maybe I should give more breaks. 6 a.m. break, noon, 5, midnight. Gross. That's cutting into productivity. But this is going to be the type of game where it is going to take a fine balance to figure out what the optimal setup is for certain things. I wonder if we can see on the boxes what quality it is. There's not a way to see... Oh, quality good. Okay, that's getting better. Boxes with 4 have 3-star quality. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so we're making excellent now. Now we got 54. So this is the pro move from before, is to like go for the car. Counter in a microwave? Yeah, we'd need a kitchen for that, but in order to get a kitchen, we'd need to buy more land, and that would cost us 11,000, which would only leave us about 9,000 bucks. All garages are delivering. If the garage is empty, they're out delivering. We can kind of even see where they are on the map. Traffic's the thing, too. Okay. 62. All right, we almost have the car. If we're car full, we should be able to get that soon. 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 $66. We're getting closer. We'll get the cars, and then we get that money. And then we can be like,
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
something like that. That's basically how it'll go. Cotton Eye Joe. Well, there we go. Testing audio here. Just give me a minute. That should be better. Okay. Okay, so you need a janitor, you need a cleaner, slash janitor, you need an engineer or a repairman, you need 2 workers, and that's all you can start with. Like that seems like the optimal build, or at least required build for at least trying to keep things not contaminated, not have employees die. But doing all these things wrong at least will teach everyone, including myself, like what to do next time. Although, you know, I mean, at the start, all of our employees did die anyway from the Chicken Man doing what he does best. Here comes the money. Well, not yet. Technically, we're operating at a loss because we have to provide 80 or 90 for the other business. To the scrapyard. Now, when we get the scrapyard unlocked, or the car, we're going to have to also pay for the construction costs of the garages. So we're going to have to rebuild these. So even more money lost. No. Invested, chat. We're going to invest in the best. automobile money can buy, which is a crappy car. My assumption with this is that they're going to give us a car that's got like a shady registration or license plate, because you could get a used car pretty easily, you know. Could you hire the engineer 3 hours a day to keep his wages lower? Well, every time you hire them, there's a big hiring fee. So it kind of prevents you from like trying to manage that. So once you hire somebody, I guess you want to keep them forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Alright, one more delivery and we should be good. So I guess we'll go back to making the junky stuff now. With 3 employees, this whole warehouse was full. With 2, it's empty. Hey! We have the car. Alright, let's get rid of these old thingies. How do we demolish? What can I upgrade? Yeah, we gotta delete. How do we demolish? Have I invited the employees over for dinner yet? No. Kind of weird that the garages have AoE emitters. Like, I don't know why. Like, under garages, AoE emitter. I don't know why I would need weak artificial light. Anyway, how do we get rid of these? Now I'm starting to remember this was kind of tricky. Plots menu, build. Landscaping. Bulldozer anywhere? You have to return the bikes to delete the garage? Oh, that's what I'm... There was something like that, wasn't there? Wait. We should unassign them then. Let's turn them off. Okay, now he's leaving. Wait, where are you going? Is it in the dispatch menu? Let's just turn the hotline off and everything else for now. Okay, this bike is back. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the bike has to... Okay. So we can right-click, but the mopeds have to be in the garage. Then we can go build menu and then right-click. We get some money back for it, though, so that's nice. Okay, so we'll wait till they all return, then we'll upgrade the cars. And then, hopefully we make that bad stuff. Mopeds are on the way. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. We did it, everyone. Where's the last moped? There we go. All right, now $650 and $100 per day. Oh boy. We'll start with 2. Hell yeah, brother. Ready to rip and dip. Okay, so now back to dispatch map. Let's start delivering to Astronaut Jack. Yeah, the gun shop. So in order to unlock some stuff from the gun shop, we have to do a lot of deliveries as well. Looks like the cars don't go until they're full. That's good. Do I have these guys on a schedule? There. Everybody can be on a little different schedule. Alright, things seem to be balanced for now. Now we should be making money. We'll make, wait, we're gonna get an astronaut suit from NASA if we finish this? We'll have to see what the bonus for that is. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, sounds like Roseanne just came on TV. Game is so pretty at nighttime. I wonder if we could put down lights outside. Should we do some decoration? Our base is kind of basic. Don't do it, Raptor. You'll bankrupt yourself. Good. Good. Hey, we could throw down a fence. Decorative wall. Ooh, fancy. I wonder if spray painting the... Detective agency? Hell no. Nice try, Tampa guy. Trying to tamper with the game. Ooh, flamingos. Oh, bro, we could literally put a flamingo out front. Oh, a cute shop menu. Look at that. I think we put down grass. I think that's what this is. Oh, there you go. Cut grass, cut grass. Ooh, the cars are making deliveries. Looks like that's the right amount of cars. Like, 2 cars are full and nothing's on the shelves, so they must be making at least enough to pack them. Seems worthy to decorate later, and also to decorate when you have a actual, like, chicken restaurant going. It's not enough to compete against the Colonel. But whatever. It's not about beating him at the drug game. It's about beating him at the chicken game. Because those 11 herbs and spices. That's what we're doing right now. Wait a minute. How many things can you make in this game? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Dynamite? Wait, can we make explosives in this game? To, like, attack the enemy? Oh, that's going to be dangerous. Super dangerous. Hey, what's up, Pat? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. This is not a city builder. It's kind of more of a... I mean, we're building a... I mean, we could build... I mean, you know, kind of... In a way, I suppose. If you like city builder games, you can literally build, like, casinos, restaurants, donut shops, laundromats, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know what that beep means. I hear that beep, too. I'm not sure what that is. Is that somebody buying something from the vending machine? Let's see what that beep is. I don't know, but we make money if they buy stuff from the vending machine. Not sure what the beep is. But next time you're at the supermarket and you hear the beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep. Yay. Purchase and consume. But Shop Till You Drop was still good. That was a good show. Maybe the beep is hotline orders. Oh, maybe. I have one kind of like stuck on the screen because I don't want to pass it up. Okay, we're 12 out of 20. New objective, figure out the beep. Looks like one more box to go. Contaminated. Well, it still counts, so that's fine. Maybe the beep means that a car arrives at the destination? Wait, what? This car's going off the map. Where's that car? One is there. Wait, it's the same car. Wait, what? I have no idea. What's the broken bone and skull? Oh, here? Oh, another employee has died to death. I didn't even see that. They were stuck behind the door. How are people still dying? It'd be nice to see what they died of so I can immediately fix the problem. Nobody's sick. I would assume that low hygiene would create sickness, but nobody's sick. And their schedules are pretty fair, like they've got plenty of breaks. No toxicity. Do we have good ventilation in the grow room? We could do that, but I think for cannabis it's very simple. Like, we just need light and that's it. Like, if we provide enough light, we get 3 stars and that's it. But there is some other types of cannabis that will require more. There's like advanced stuff like there's like Amazonian cannabis or something. There's like different types of it. But we have to unlock that from the university. Right now we're just kind of chilling, waiting for the delivery. Oh, the universities, or the NASA job is done. Alright, can we give somebody a spacesuit? Astronaut suit, plus 70 meth appliance using speed. Oh. We can also give our people outfits. Wow, 1,400 for the astronaut suit. So we can actually give our people like chef's outfits for if they're working at the restaurant. Alright, well I guess that was good that we unlocked that, but we didn't need that early. It would have been nice if it gave us something we could use now, like money. Anyway, let's do this. Since we only have 16 minutes to do this job, let's wait until we have some, like 8 things in stock. Now they only want bad quality, so let's yeah, we're downgraded. Is this making tier 1? Okay, yep, good. That's what we want. Alright, so let's wait for a little bit till we got like 8 on the shelves. Or 8 in the cars. Why does it say fire under their feet? That's... that could be a term for like speed. In a different... You know what I mean. Not that kind of speed. And not the one with Keanu Reeves. Alright, cool. So there's 2 in the car, so we just need to make 6 more, and then we'll finish this lady's delivery. And we'll start taking more deliveries. Alright, so now we can be profitable. We should be able to make big money. Cash and prizes, y'all. You get the car by going to the scrapyard, and you have to deliver 90 points worth of stuff to the scrapyard. Oh, wait a minute, is the car going somewhere? No. That's interesting. They load up the car even though... Well, I guess it already started with it. I guess you can't do mixed deliveries. So if a car is loaded up with something, it will fully load and then sit there. But that's a problem. How would you know what the car is loaded with? Is there a way to tell? You can see what it accepts, but you can't... Trunk's closed. I don't... If I didn't know there was cannabis in there, I wouldn't... If I was doing 2 products, I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, the new worker needs a schedule. No. He's on schedule 0, which is this one. Oh, but he needs tasks. Right. I keep forgetting about that because I keep thinking about the schedule, not the tasks. I wish the schedule and the tasks were associated with each other. Let's take a look at one of our employees' health. Health is 100. I'm not sure what suddenly kills everybody. It's not like they're all low on health. There's a little bit of tiredness, but for that they just go drink coffee. A bed is a better night's rest and probably does it faster. Oh, can I expand the grow room? We could, yeah. I would need more workers to actually do the work then. Is the bathroom working? I hope so. Why, do you need to use it? That'll be $5, viewer. Oh, there you go. $5. Good, thank you. I'm going to wait until that car is fully filled up, and then we'll accept this job and tell them to go do it. That'll give us $1,000, and then I think that's kind of us making our first, like, real money. Except for if the astronaut paid us anything, but I think he just gave us an astronaut suit to which we then have to pay $1,400 for. Imagine that as a business deal. Hey, you bring me stuff for free, and then I'll let you pay for this thing that I have. That's business. Work for me for free, and then buy stuff from me for a price. 16 tons. What do you get? Oh, wow, she's literally right next door. This is going to be our finest hour. Great. Thanks, Astronaut Jack. All right, let's go there. Send them out. Whoa, rear-ended. Well, now I imagine that being an 8-cylinder vehicle. What's up, Camo Meatball? Welcome aboard. And Skull, good to see you. Hi, chat. I hope you're all enjoying the big O stream. Game's cool, man. It seems like it's going to take a very, very long time to play this, as it would like for Evil Genius and other stuff. And I think that's what you want, like a very long, very prolonged game, where just getting the basic stuff together takes a long time, but then doing the more advanced stuff. Will take a little bit of time to get money for. And since it's not all based around money, you're also going to have kind of like a logistics network that delivers stuff. You know, for like upgrades. So it's almost like you're going to have a research division. You know, one team is delivering stuff to pawn shops and whatnot to unlock weapons and other things. And then another team earning money to then buy those things once they're unlocked. Same with any game. A lot of games you have to build stuff, earn money, and then research stuff. Then you got to build that stuff with things. Things and stuff, stuff and things. Deaths everywhere. You think I'll stream this game again soon? Yeah, I actually, now that this is like out today, and again, the link is in the description if you guys want to check it out. Now that it's out, I certainly think I want to, you know, because before it was kind of like early access playtest that only I and a few people had access to, maybe Kickstarters or other specific people had access to give feedback to improve it, but now that it's in early access and everybody can play it, it seems a lot more fun to showcase it more. More. Alright, we're waiting for another hotline to come in. Oh, we could upgrade this. Plus 25 signal strength for 5K. Don't know what that means, though. Does that mean better deals, more deals? Like mankind is making a small step, but man is like leaping, you know? Anyway, give me 20 good. Oh, he wants a 2-star, but we're making 3 stars now. Sure, we can do that. How much? No, wait, no reward? Wait, what? Do I not get anything from that? Or maybe it'll level up the... Because before he gave me like a stolen spacesuit, which is like, okay, that's probably worth a lot of money, to be fair. It's probably very, 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 very expensive. On the other hand, those are like custom made. Well, 2 cars are ready to go, so that's 8. I love knowing that at 2 a.m. in Japan means Raptors streaming. Oh, yeah. You know, oftentimes our employees have died, like, right here. But does that alert mean somebody's dying? 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Low tiredness, but he's having a coffee. Maybe that's the coffee machine. It is. It's the coffee machine that the beeping is going on with. Alright, we figured it out, chat. Every time there's a beep, chat has to put a red mug in the chat. A requirement. You wonder if this game may be a gateway to doing other harder games? It's true. Alright, so now we got 6 in storage here. I think this quality is going to be too high, but I guess it really doesn't affect too much. I'm not even sure if we're going to get a reward for this. Oh, our man needs a little... Wash your hands, bro. Bro, wash your hands. You're contaminating stuff. I wonder if building a shower would keep the hygiene up for longer. You know what I mean? I wonder if that would be a thing. Billy alert. We've got a stage 3 daycare. Yeah, we can make beds. Alright, let's send out those cars. So... yeah, if there's a way to cheese the timed missions, I think... well, honestly, that's tactical. Is the game worth it? Well, it depends on what you might mean by it, I suppose. Like, if you like fun games that have to do with factory management, employee management, building, and more. It's certainly fun and engaging so far, and I want to see more deeper depths of this game, but that will come in time. It's Timegee. Oh, well, so long as we're hanging around 18 to 20,000, we'll be all right. Money will dip to 17 for a little bit as we pay our expenses. Wait, there's a dead guy again? Oh my god, in the same hallway. Somebody keeps dying right there, and I don't know why. We just checked everybody's hygiene and all that stuff. That's so weird. I have no idea why that would be happening. I want feedback on why they may have died. Alright, this person's upset, but still has 100 health. Everybody's at full health. So weird. Okay, let's give the new person tasks. Oh, I did do that. Okay. And a schedule. Coffee. That person is desperate. Maybe there's something we can buy for better energy. Let's see. We can have a bedroom, but I don't have the room for a bedroom. Or well, maybe we could make one. All right, let's make a bedroom. I wouldn't imagine them dying due to lack of sleep. Yeah, that was the guy who had a hygiene problem, but let's do this. Let's build a bedroom with a shower. I like figuring this out though, like make a bunch of mistakes and kind of like see problems. The problems occur and then you got to try to find solutions to it. Problem with this is though, it will block us getting more cars. How much is a bed? Oh. Bed has a pretty big footprint. This has definitely got my brain spinning for ideas for the future. Yeah, that might be a little too big. But I want 2 beds, so the footprints are kind of big-o. Alright, let's see how that works. Did the other guy get gloves? No. Looks like you can only equip people with 3 pieces of equipment, too. this guy needs a shower. We'll... Man, the cleaners suck. Is there a way I can make the rooms cleaner somehow? Like, stay cleaner longer, like a rug or something? Doors, storerooms, traps, windows. AoE emitters. Doesn't seem like there's any upgrades for the floors. Maybe a couple windows for the bathroom. Okay, chat, we can do that. I wonder if there's a way to make the outside building not white brick. Alright, chat, let's add some decorations. You're right, that'd be nice. Little window up there for the bathroom, maybe? If we add windows, these are also places for the competition to break in and for people to get sneaky. Or snoopy. Well, we'll do it anyway. Natural light, that is a gamer's worst enemy. Let's also build a door here. Hopefully in the future there's more options for doors, like metal doors, and I'm sure there'll be lots of decorative options in the future. Because not only getting, doing the whole thing to like build the base is fun, but decoration is also fun too. Yo, Ryan, thanks for the 1 bomb for chat. Thank you very much for the gifted membership for everybody watching. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Alright, well, let's hope nobody dies now. Now they got bathrooms and a bedroom. I think we could maybe do a kitchen too, but no delivery, Houston, we have a problem. Maybe next time. Wait, I didn't do it? Where are the cars? Oh, wow. He wasn't even going to reward me anyway. At least that's what it said. Bummer, man. So 2 cars weren't even enough for that. Could buy another plot of land here and then add more vehicles. Does the road cost us money? Let's see. I don't want to click on that. I don't want to build in the road. Yeah, we have the spacesuits. They're $1,400 and they're for a different product line. Sag. Alright, let's see if more businesses come in. Having a party tonight. Okay. Easton Howard, go. Wait, is another car not going? Oops. There we go. Alright, job done. Get back up to that 20K. on this mission. Wait till the cars are back and fully loaded. Doing what they say can't be done. We'll be eastbound and down. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? All right, cars are loaded again. Let's go. Send them to Valentina. Look at that 80s cell phone, too. This is everything about this is the 80s. The music, the cars, the pink sidewalks. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember those for sure. Oh yeah, our money went down. We added a bathroom, like a actual shower room and a bedroom for our people. Seems a little better than the break room, I guess, but kind of seems weird that they're like living at work, but they never go home. So it's like they're absolutely dedicated to the cause. Do they have the DEA too? Yeah, it seems like the cops can show up and you can shoot it out with them too. What is this dice roll? Someone is desperate for fun. Oh, that's what those are. We should probably keep this open then. This is a good way to find out why somebody might be dying. But an employee was killed. Alright, this is kind of hard because it's like it doesn't tell you how or who. It tells you when and what, but not like how. We'll have to keep that open. We have fun though, the bookshelf and the... I guess that gives new meaning to bored to death. Oh, thanks, Ryan. That's nice of you. Oh, wow, job done. Nice. Okay, so if we want to expand into new businesses, we have to go to the... I think we have to go to the university to start unlocking new tech trees. But before we do that, we need money to buy all the expansions. If we expand, that's $11,000, so that's going to only leave us about $5K or whatnot. Where is food? There's a vending machine here, so they can eat from that. We can also build a kitchen, which is better, but again, money and space and money. We're waiting for another call to come in. Oh yeah, the attacker arriving. Yeah, that was earlier in the... Yeah, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. Attackers have been defeated. Oh, you're right. It doesn't even keep track of when an employee is dead. Oh, you're right. So it keeps track of when somebody gets killed by like an attack, but not if they die from a lack of something. All right, I haven't seen any death in a bit, so maybe it was hygiene. Maybe it was sleep. I'm not seeing any contamination, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I don't know. $10 for, yeah, we don't have enough cars to deliver that amount of logistics. But hold on a second. Let's make our layout a little bit more efficient now. I think this might be better if we do this. Actually, then we'll move that other shelf over here. Oh, actually, let's move it in the middle. Then when that shelf's empty, we'll move stuff again. So each shelf can hold 6. So we got space for 24 plus the 4 in each car. Boop. Yep, more coffee. There's another one. And another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Now that person is, wow, desperate for the caffeine. I feel like we should upgrade our monument. Maybe we can start getting better deals where we can make better money. Let's do it. Let's do an upgrade. Yeah, making 704 is not great. Let's make more money than that. And we'll take this deal. We gotta make more money after this. Go, go, go. It's gonna be cool, man, when we have multiple operations up. And we got, you know, we right now we're kind of just being completely secretive, but it'll be cool when we have donut shop and a, oh, you know, what'd be cool is a pizza place, bro. Or an arcade. Although that might appeal to too young of an audience, which might be a little risky. The game's rating or whatnot, but now I just want to make 80s businesses. Yeah, we can select the types of deals we want, but we only have one available. Wait. Oh, I just had to click on that? Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now I know. And now we know. Ooh, 8 excellent for 1,000. Alright, we'll hold on that one. Oh, there's no time limit. We'll take that one. Alright, let's try to get up to 20K. We're going to earn back all of our money. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get up to 20K, and we're going to buy an expansion. And we're going to expand our operation, man. Okay? And then with that, we're going to have part of our operation go to making money, and part of the operation go to unlocking new stuff, like at the university. So if we go to the university and start trading with them, we'll unlock better things for cannabis production. So improved cutting bench. There's also toasted. Okay, we can make it a whole different product type. And we can also get those nice lights from the this one, from the scrapyard. I think our break times are pretty good now. I've extended. I've given them several breaks per day too. They have like 3 breaks per day, and I think one of them was for 2 hours. But they seem to have enough for now. Oh, here's all our employees that died. I'm pretty sure. F's in the chat, boys. Nice. All right, let's get to that 20K. So we finished one deal. This guy wants 8 excellent quality. That's what we're making. Dude, this game would work well as like a pizza game too. Like if you think about it, the subject matter is quite interesting here, involving like the criminal underworld and guns and violence and all that stuff, and intimidation in order to spread your empire, but also pizza. Pizza could also be the same thing. Like here we're just making the basil for the toppings, you know, the toppings room, and we're just shipping it out. Ripping, dipping, and shipping. Hell yeah, brother. And of course, if we buy more land, that does mean we get 2 more employees. So we don't even have to use the land yet. Like, we don't even have to put vehicles on it or anything. I think we're going to buy this plot over here, though, because this plot could connect to that road and give us a couple more cars, which would be nice. Did we make money from that deal? Uh-oh. 0 out of 8. We're not making good quality. Oh, it's still set to 1. No. Alright. From here on out, we're only making excellent stuff. We're only going to take the excellent deals, and we're only going to send excellent stuff to the universities and scrapyards and stuff. We got to have the best. Tell them not to put any more there so I can move that later. Oh, I can't tell them what star to put in the car? Okay. So it has to be wasted, essentially? Just bought the game, looking forward to playing it after the stream. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find a lot of cool stuff out about the game. Like, I felt this the last way, too, where after playing for a while, I immediately wanted to restart and optimize things. I think that's what's addicting about The Sims and other games with layouts and things for efficiency and visually appealing and whatnot. So you want everything to look nice, function and flow and form. Dude, you can even see the driver in the car. That's cool. Oh, he's got his hand out the window. Details. I also really like this game's art style, like the voxel but with high details. Very nice. 16 minutes for 8 excellent for 17.52. Beautiful. If we had spent our money on that expansion, we'd be down to like $900. Yeah, the workers seem better since they have showers. So maybe instead of building a break room, it's better to just do a bedroom, bathroom. But you will need a break room, I think, for the vending machine for food. And with that, you need a garbage can. Are the workers allowed to go home? No. Once they sign up, they're in forever. I think it's even the same with the chicken place, which is supposed to be a legal business. Now let's just start with those 4. Alright, let's work at full speed now. Get up to 20K. Yeah, loose lips sink ships. That's right. I mean, we could take a look at their schedule and give them an extendo. I mean, these are hour-long breaks, though. That's a lot of time. An hour to take a shower? Well, a lot of you guys are buying the game. Well, that's cool. I hope you enjoy. This is very basic, though. This is like an early setup. But this will be a very long grind of a game. But it's a satisfying grind where I think once you set up a distribution facility, you can stop there and then like eventually expand. But like eventually we're gonna have a chicken farm, and then we need to distribute chicken. Like we have to grow the chickens and then send them to the restaurant. It looks like. And there are ways to grow it on the site of the restaurant, but it seems like a better idea to just do it all at once. Or in one place, at least. Be able to monitor your operation. Because you could be attacked, so if you could, like, build a fortress in the center of town. Do you get to take over the Chicken Man's empire? Yeah, I'm assuming that's who we're fighting against, is the Major. So he's going to be a major character and a major pain in the neck. Because he'll probably keep attacking us again in the future. Alright, now we're starting to deliver that major quality stuff. So we're making only excellent quality. Only the best. You know what I'd like to do is move the bathroom out of here and expand that grow room soon. We'll need more employees, but given the fact that our employees need breaks and stuff, this gives things time to grow. Although I think it only grows when they come in with the watering can. Yep. New person doesn't have gloves. We unlock more employees by building a... We have to buy more land. Which is funny, because it's like, we'll break every criminal law there is out there, but, you know, we don't want to violate the fire marshal's law. Don't want to do that. One more delivery on that one. I don't know why the cars are packing up with 4. Yeah, here's all the things you can make down here. Yeah, I want to get a good stock of product before we start accepting missions. Auto packers and other things like that. That's what we want. Some of that stuff's not available in early access just yet, though. Roadmap, that'll be good to look at. What's up, Rocket Charts? How you doing? Nice, up to 12K. Alright, then that car needs to be filled up. Busy employees. And if you guys are joining us now, this is an early look at Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just kidding. This is definitely not fried chicken, which that game is definitely not fried chicken. But the link is, of course, in the description if you're interested in getting it for today's sponsored stream. Thank you very much for watching so far and hanging out. We're going to continue on with this quite a little bit more. What? I thought somebody fell for it. Someone was like, oh, is this the new Hogwarts? Dude, I'm getting that now. Pre-order. No, this is definitely not fried chicken. Alright, so now we got 2 cars full, right? So let's send that up there. It's going to get really complicated when we have to do multiple big orders. We got to send out the big vans with like 16 slots or whatever, 16 thingies. Oh, nice. Now they're asking for excellent stuff. Oh, that's so good that we're making excellent stuff, that it makes much more money. Seems like special orders come in from the astronaut and he wants lower quality, but it's like, if you got a bunch of excellent stuff on hand, you may as well just keep making it. Because I don't think there's a way to separate the qualities. Like on the storage shelves, it's either on or off. You can't. It doesn't look like you can separate them by quality. Because you'd think you'd have your high roller customers who'd pay top dollar, and then you just have the, you know, like the mainline product that would just, it'd make just as much, but you just got to make more of it. I think the contaminated product is from low hygiene workers. If they have low hygiene and they're like at the cutting tables or packing tables and they have low hygiene, it'll turn the box green. But we solved the hygiene problem by having showers, which I guess makes sense, but I didn't realize how permanent the workforce was. I pictured building a bedroom being like a barracks in like Evil Genius, and that we'd have to have more employees. But it seems like, considering this build, it seems like a really good idea to build a bedroom and a medium-sized bathroom with like maybe a toilet and a couple of showers in it. Or maybe a toilet and a shower. I don't even see anybody using the shower, but the fact that it's there is good, though, because if they drop low enough, that's the nuclear option, I guess. Alright, we'll wait for the cars to be full again. Alright, so now we're raising money. Too high humidity will grow mold on the buds. Okay. That might be something to I think probably other products are going to take that into account more. Cannabis is pretty cheap and basic. I wonder actually if it'll affect the grow time. But there's no way to actually see grow time. Let's see what that does, though. Grow room AoE emitters. Increases moisture in the surroundings. I'd like a mathematical breakdown of that, though. Like, is that really worth it? Humidity's yellow. Maybe we can make it green. But it still makes it excellent quality, so... Now that we're making excellent quality, the only other thing I'd want it to do is just grow faster. But also, we could get sprinklers from the university, I think. Oh, you're trying to do mopeds? Yeah. Go. If you're trying to do deliveries, go to this dispatch map up here. And then you need to click on each vehicle. So click on your moped, which should be up here, these ones. Each garage has its own little tab. And then you can click on the cell phone on who you want to deliver to. And then that'll start sending out the mopeds, and then they'll keep going. So now that I've assigned these two cars, they'll drive. And there they go. Yeah, the progression on this is going to be slow-paced, but that's what a criminal empire would be. Like, if you're starting from scratch, you got to, like, start in a secret warehouse, then you got to slowly acquire businesses, and, you know, it's not overnight. It takes a long time to build those underground logistics lines. Slow is fast in this case, or it's a fast trip to jail. How's my setup going in Japan? Good. I'm happy to be here in Japan. No, I'm not. Not in Japan at all. I wish. Hey, we're at 14K now. I think we can increase production. Let's do it. Let's do something crazy, chat. I'll regret this, but you can yell at me later, okay? That's the deal we'll make. But you can't yell at me now. It's got to be later. Okay? He doesn't even give a reward. I'm not taking your scam deals, sir. I don't even know what you want. All right, let's buy a new property. All this would do is buy us like a new driveway. Maybe we could expand the operation down here with another grow, or a bigger grow. Ooh, we could do a bigger grow room. Let's do that. Our distribution kind of sucks, but save first? Okay, let's save first. Also, multiple saves would be nice, to have multiple save files. So that way you could just experiment. Like your first playthrough, you don't know what you're doing. You should just be able to do a little saving. Yeah, let's expand that grow room. But first, we're going to keep it the size it is and just use this to get 2 more employees. Good. Good. Let's do 0, 1, 2, 2. We gotta get these guys gloves. Good. Good. Now we're rocking and rolling. Hell yeah. Yeah, we have to pick the jobs for the drivers manually. But since none of the missions that I've taken are timed, I'm just going to stock up that warehouse first. Well, a lot more employees means a lot more busy. We could expand the room a little bit. Or instead of spending our money on expanding the room, maybe we could go after we finish a couple of these jobs. Let's start trading with the university, and we can get the better cutting table, and I think we can get better grow beds maybe, or at least better lights and stuff. Because to increase that grow time would be amazing. Alright, now we got all these jobs across the city. This is great. Alright, we're starting to get that stock up. Let's go ahead and start shipping to the... Let's go to the furthest customer. And the closer customer. Just a little closer than that. We'll do 2 different deliveries. Alright, so now we can make like $1,000 per job. That's good. Alright, no more. We're not taking any more jobs. We're going to complete these and then start trading with the university. Which will get us some cool stuff. So let's take a look. The university, with a very small delivery, will get us an improved cannabis cutting bench. We'll get a fan cannabis drying rack. Ooh. Those are 2 big upgrades right there. I think we'll go for the fan one. That's probably going to be more expensive for the delivery. Oh wow. Gardeners. Oh, look at the stuff the university's got, bro. Gardener's outfit gets us 30% cannabis appliance using speed. So if we had an upgraded cutting table or an upgraded drying rack with that on top of it, dude, bruh. Oh, and the gardener's hat too. Oh, there we go. There's the option to prevent floors from becoming dirty. Boots. Whittifer. Alright, this is it. Yeah, the university is huge. That's really good. We got Coca-Cola production and math. So Coca-Cola, math, and Campbell's soup. And so if we deliver excellent quality stuff, we get level 3. You know what, I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna keep taking these jobs. We can cancel them anytime, I think. With another 11,000, we could buy this space and plop in some more cars. All those things are taking money. Kind of weird that the employees stand next to the bookshelf to read. Seems uncomfortable. Oh, look at that. The warehouse is getting full up. Where's our cleaner? There you go. Does it cost much to move the rooms? I don't know if we can move them. I think we'd have to delete them and scoot them over. Yeah, we could move the bedroom, bathroom, but it's going to take a little bit of cash. But you're right. We could just simply move these over here now. That's a good point. And we get spots for 2 more cars. All right, let's do another deal. Well, let's get those upgrades going, maybe. Or do we really need them? We have a lot of product already, but we don't have anybody buying too much. What about the scrapyard? What are they selling? Oh yeah, the scrapyard's selling AOE emitters. We could have a light that grows on the ceiling, so no more floor space is going to be taken up. That's awesome. Yeah, we can get a cargo van. It's not available in this version in early access, but the pickup truck and the van are coming soon. Oh, this would be great. A double boxing station. So that's probably the same footprint as this. Oh, are these better doors too? Oh, we can get better door. Oh, that's a fence? A bolted door. Oh, so we can do security options. A steel door. Lab door, reinforced door, and an airlock. What? Dude. This game, the only thing that I want to see is the ability to build underground. That would be so cool to build like a lab under your lab, under your lab, under your lab. Imagine that. And apparently we can also get RPGs and stuff. Oh wait, I thought there was an RPG. I guess not. Or we could open up a whole new production chain altogether. What legitimate businesses do I have? None at the moment, but we would probably start with a laundromat. A laundromat seems to be the best call. Looks like there's nothing for that. Yeah, we can do Campbell's soup, and we can do math. Also, Coca-Cola seems to be not rolling at the moment, but basic but good. Alright, let's keep shipping out the stuff here. So we need to make money so we can move stuff so we can buy more cars, so we can do more shipments. That's what's going to be our choke point, is the shipments. We're gonna have to try to make a little bit more money to move these rooms, and we need money for cars. I think each of those are kind of spendy. Car garage is $650, so kind of expensive. Well, that one's got a 16-minute time limit. We'll take that one next as soon as the trucks are back, the cars. Yeah, the cool thing is if we build a laundromat, we don't have to have the laundromat on this site. So so that car needs to be reassigned now. It'd be nice to be able to click on the garage and do it that way too. Let's start making deliveries to the scrapyard. They can get food out of the vending machine at the moment. Later we can build a kitchen, but that's going to be spendy. The boxing station is good. But the university, I think, is better. So let's start doing shipments to the university. Although that's going to lower our money income. That should be the one with the time limit. Now we're gonna have to have a warehouse pretty soon. I like with dedicated employees all the time. Oh, another 16 minutes. Oh, dude, we got plenty of time to do those. The timed ones are good. We get 1,700. It takes forever for these cars to offload, though. The person who bought the stuff comes up. Like, alright, so if you arrive for the delivery on time, the person who ordered your stuff still has to like come out and pick up the boxes one by one, and that's on your time. So if you're a second late, that guy hasn't grabbed the box, you get punished for it. And it's like, bruh. Chad, I think we should play this game again, though. What do you guys think? I think this is an actual decent start that I think we'll continue with, because this has gone really well. Like we figured out all the problems with like the death and the layout of the building. We found that well, I haven't seen anybody using the showers, but like we figured out the importance of everything and how quickly it actually works. So I think we're gonna be playing this one more. Beyond this sponsored stream. This one's great. Look at this. It's right around the corner. This is like literally on the next block. Still don't know what the contaminated boxes do, though. Happens every once in a while. Oh, maybe there's not an anime. Oh, yeah, you're right. They kind of... Well, I think the door opens when they walk by it, even if they're not going into that room. If they're in the same tile that a door is, it just seems to auto-open. Like, watch, this door will open, even though he's not going to the shower. Yep. You rotate items with R, Romeo. I'm okay with these jobs, but I think we should start taking the timed ones. We can do the timed ones. Yeah, give me that extra, like, 600 bucks. Dude, we're already up to, like, 7K. Nice. All right, let's redo the, redo the bedrooms. Let's get rid of this stuff. Or actually, I could make a new room and then just move it. So let's do that. All right, so first of all, we're going to extendo the grow room. So I think we should put the bedroom and stuff down here maybe, so we can leave this for future vehicles. Seems like you don't want to block the road that you get the driveway. So let's build a corridor. Going all the way to the end. And then I think we'll keep the same bedroom dimensions, so... 4x4. And then we'll... I think we can leave that employee bathroom there because they won't have to walk as far for that. So that'll be a little bit more efficient that way. As for the shower, I don't know. I haven't really seen anybody working it. Stopping by. Yeah, there's police in the game. It seems like we can be raided, but right now we're not really attracting enough attention. Let's do a door here. Sounds like somebody's in the shower, but it's the watering cans. Alright, I'll put 2 showers here. We'll leave room for a toilet and some other stuff maybe in the future. Put those like that. We could put a toilet cubicle here, a wash basin, and a hand dryer there. We get money back. Nice, okay. A little refund. Cool. Alright, that's a bit of a walk, but we're keeping this room for more grow room space. Or multiple grow rooms. We could also build some other rooms along this corridor and then have shipping on the top, so... That's cool. Alright, should we buy another car? Definitely. So, okay, so now we can have a higher shipping, so we should have a higher production. So that's definitely something to consider. Ah, to hell with it. Let's do 2. That way we can take 2 time jobs at a time. Let's move it, people. Let's move it. Everybody wants the product. All right, let's get these non-timed jobs out of the way. We're only going to be taking time jobs now. Got to get that money. We'll take that one. Okay, so we're going to get the non-timed one out of the way. We're going to start taking the time ones only. We're making about $1,700 per time job. And I think are we shipping any to the university? I've forgotten. But money is a-flowing. Money is a-flowing. So if we buy another plot of land, boom. 2 more employees. I think that means we should do... If we hire 2 more employees, we'll do 1 more for... the grow room, and we'll do 1 permanent shipping employee, so that way they'll be constantly loading up cars and shipping, like preparing packages and stuff. But now we're a little light on packages, so now we gotta wait. So now we need the grow extendo. So let's actually reject the time one. We'll keep the on-timed ones a little bit. And the goal now is to try to unlock more stuff from the university to get production up. And I don't even know if I'm doing that. Nope. Not yet, but then we'll get the cutting table and the drying rack and the... Yeah, there's Amazonian cannabis, and then there's the toasted cannabis. So there's like 3 different cannabis types. Basic, toasted, and Amazonian. So that's cool. Ugh. Amazon, that makes me think of green hell, which makes me think of those giant centipedes that pop up onto rocks. Damn you. Alright. We certainly have a good setup on the bitness. That's for sure. That is a good start, man. That is a good start. Alright. Can't believe I'm about to do this, folks, but we're about to drop a new video, and I think you're all going to enjoy it for sure. All right, everybody, that is it for our sponsored stream of Definitely Not Fried Chicken for this morning. You'll probably be watching this video on Steam sometime in the future, so anybody watching on Steam, hello to you. Make sure you check out the channel. Just search for Raptor, and you'll find the logo and find the channel. But we are going to be playing more of this game because this is a lot of fun. I enjoyed it the first time we played, but now we've got a better foothold here, and this is really cool. And I like where we are so far, and I want to keep on rolling. So... Gonna go live to a new video on the channel. You guys can check that out live right now, and we will then be back with some more streams a little bit later today. More city builders and stuff on the channel, but right now a big old game about zombies, so I'll live redirect you to that. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching Definitely Not Fried Chicken, and thank you for 420 likes. Wow, that linked up perfectly. Wow. Now let's get to 69,000, 69, repeating. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with more soon. Soon.